Recording in progress. So in this session, we can start with the animation phase, which we are left of. Okay. So animation is like it's collecting the data. Okay. It is also like it is also comes under phases of scanning, which is information gathering. But animation is something which you are collecting information in the deep manner. Like you are collecting information like the usernames, some configuration files, and so on. Okay, so we have some various techniques which we can use for collecting some extra information about target. Okay, so again, we can take this metasploitable second as a target machine. Okay, and this Kali as an attacker machine. So we can log in. So first we can find the IP address of a target machine. So here we can search for Angry IP scanner, and here we can mention the range of this network, and here. Okay, so first we will select IP of the target machine, which is the metasploitable, and then we will start the animation phase. Okay. So here the IP address of metasploitable is 192.168.1.40. So we can stop the scan. Okay, so IP address is 192.168.1.40. So here we can start. Yes. So first we have performed the net BIOS animation. So what is the meaning of NetBIOS, or what is the primary purpose of NetBIOS? So NetBIOS is mainly used for it allows the application on the separate computers to communicate and establish sessions to access the shared information, shared resources, or we can say shared documents or information. Okay, like for example, files or some printers, etc. So we can check out the NetBIOS table of the target machine. Okay, so for this we can use the Windows utility, which is NVT stat. So with the help of NVT stat, we can collect the information. So we can open the CMD, and here we can mention NVT stat and -A and target IP. Okay, 192.168. Okay, so -A is for displaying the NetBIOS name table of a remote computer. Okay, and -C is for printing some contents of the NetBIOS, which is in a cage. This now here we can see the NetBIOS remote machine name table, which is this is the IP. This is the name of the target machine, or we can say target server, which is Metasploitable. Now we can use this name for further information gathering or for further collecting some extra information. Okay, now it is a virtual machine, so that is why we have some limited information. But if you try this in the real machine, then you will get some extra information. Then we have Nmap. The same attack we can, sorry, the same like technique we can apply with the Nmap. So here we can apply the simple Nmap scripts. Now Nmap scripts are more powerful than any other information gathering or animation tool, because Nmap scripts are pre-written and they are even more powerful than Nmap. And we have lots of Nmap scripts. Okay, so here we can use Nmap -SC for the version scanning, -V for the verbose. Okay, verbose will give you extra information, and hyphen script, and which script we want to use, which is nvtstat.nsc. Okay, so we can copy this particular command and we can paste here. Okay, and then we can mention the IP address of the target machine. Okay, so first it will scan all the open ports. Okay, and then it will also collect information of the net BIOS. Okay, now here you can see the port number of NetBIOS is 13139. So if the port is open, then you can collect that information. If the port is closed, then you cannot collect that information. Okay. So it is scanning the port number 139 specifically to collect NetBIOS names. So let's wait for it. Okay, so again we have the same information as NetBIOS. Okay, so here we are getting this Metasploit as a name. Okay, and this is active means the port is also active here. Okay, then we can use this scan also. Now the difference in this scan and this scan is here in the first nmap scan, here we are using the script which is nvt, and here we are specifically uh, we are like scanning each and every port here. But in this scan we are specifically scanning this port number 139 only. Again, here we are sending the udp packets. So that is the difference. Otherwise, the scripts we are using are the same. Here we are using NVT stat, and here also we are using this scan. So you can try any of these commands. If you want to scan the entire ports, then you can start with this one. And if you want to specifically scan that 139 port, which is of NetBIOS, then you can scan. You can try this scan. Okay. Otherwise, the output will be the same only. Okay. Then, apart from this one, you can use advanced IP scanner or advanced or angry IP scanner also. Then we have SNMP animation. So with the help of Nmap, we can also collect some SNMP information. Okay, so SNMP stands for Simple Network Management Protocol. So it is also used for monitoring and managing the network devices information. Okay, so here we can use Nmap again. So here we can use Nmap hyphen SE for we are sending the UDP packets, hyphen A for the aggressive scan, hyphen P for we are scanning the specific code, which is 161. Okay, IP address of the target machine. So here, everything is like familiar here, like hyphen A, hyphen P, hyphen SU. So we can just simply apply this command. Again, if the port is open, then only we can select the information. Otherwise, no. Okay, and here we can mention the target IP. So here now, port is closed here. So that is why we don't have any information. Otherwise, we can get some SNMP OS details and SNMP usernames or some networking devices information. Then same with the, apart from Nmap, we can also try SNMP walk. Now SNMP walk is pre-installed in your Linux. Okay, and here we have some versions, like we have version 1 of SNMP walk, we have version 2, and we have version 3. Okay, so we can try this one. You can also apply health to check, but it is pre-installed. Okay, so we have version 1, we have version 2, and we have version 3, which is V2C. Okay, and then we can mention the IP of the target machine. But the port is not open in the target, so that is why we are getting no response. Okay, but if the port is closed, you will get some information. So SNMP walk or NetBIOS, these are not important to try. Okay, it depends on your target. If your target is a server, and if the port is open, then only you can try these attacks. So sorry, these techniques. Then we have Nmap, SNMP Nmap scripts. So here we have 4 scripts for the SNMP. First for the SNMP system description. Second for the SNMP processes information. Third for the SNMP, like what kind of Windows softwares are installed in the target server. Okay, so this you can try in the Windows server. And these are for the SNMP interfaces, like how many interfaces are there in your target server or target machine. So you can try any of these script in your in your information gathering. Okay, same as here we are sharing the UDP packets and we are scanning the specific port number 161. -P for port, and here we are scanning only port number 160. So you can try any of these scan in your animation phase. Okay, then we have the DNS animation, which is domain name system. So here we can collect some domain information, okay, like the SOA records, okay, the security authorities, sorry, service authority records, the IPv4 records, IPv6 records, or some other records. Okay, so here we can use again, we can use Windows also, and we can use Linux also. For the Windows, we can use NSLOOKUP, and for the Linux, we can use declare. Okay, both are same only, like the output will be the same. So first we can use NSLOOKUP. Okay, so you can use CMD here, and here you can mention NSLOOKUP. Okay, now here you can mention your target address. So we can mention any address. Let's say we can mention Zomato. Okay, so this is the addresses of Zomato. Okay, we have two addresses. Same as you can mention what type of record you want, like SOA record, or you want IPv6 record, or IPv4 records, and so on. So you can mention there as well. Same as we can try the dig as well. Here we can copy this command. Okay, so here we are applying dig ns means name server records, and here we are mentioning the target URL. Okay, so these are the CNAMEs and name server records. Okay, apart from the DNS, like dig and NS lookup, we can also try this DNS set zone working. Like this one, like DNS recon is a tool for collecting the DNS information. Okay, now this is, I think, we have to check if it is pre-installed or not. Okay, so we can write here DNS recon. Yeah. So DNS recon is also pre-installed in your Linux. So here we can mention the domain here. Okay, your target domain, and then we can mention the lifetime means it is like a how much time we are giving it to process. Okay, if the URL is not working, then we can wait for 10 seconds here. Okay, so we can increase the timing as well here. So here you can see this timeout is not working. So we can just increase the timing here. Let's say 20 seconds. And here we can change the domain. Let's mention this domain here, which is this one. So this will collect the DNS information of this particular target. So we can wait for it. Okay, so this is the information of this particular target. Here we have the SOA records, which is of service of authority records. We have this name server records, and then we have this second name server, and then in this bind version, and then we have this mail records, and so on. And then we have this CNAME, which is canonical name, and then we have this IPv4 record, and then we have this TST record. Okay. Then apart from the DNS record, we can use Nmap again for collecting the information of DNS. Here we can use brute fast DNS service discovery record like script to collect some DNS information. Okay, here we can use DNS brute force record script for brute forcing the name servers and other information. And then here we can use DNS other, sorry, Nmap other script record. This is for DNS service animation, and this is for the arguments. Okay, here this is the argument we are providing that we want the service animation records, which is the DNS service animation records of this particular address. Okay, so you can try these Nmap scripts. It depends on the target. Okay, you can apply in the websites. Then we have the SMTP reports, which is for the mail reports. Okay, again here we can use the like Nmap here. Okay, here we can use, here we are scanning the specific port number 25 for the SMTP. You can also use POP3 also here, 101 port number. And then here we can mention we can enumerate the SMTP username. We can enumerate the open release, or we can check out the SMTP commands, which we can apply on the target machine. So we can apply this scan on the Metasploitable. So here we can change the IP to 192.168.1.40. Okay, so here you can see the port is open, but we don't have any other information in that machine. Means the port is open, but the port is unused. Okay, same as you can try these other scripts. Then again, we have RPC, SMB, and other animation. So here we can use NetScan Tool Pro. It is a pro version, so we can download for Windows. Here we can search for NetScan. Okay, you can search for NetScan Tools Pro, and here you can click on this URL. I think it is available for some 15 days. Okay. Okay, so we can try the demo version of this particular application. So you can click on this, try the demo version, click on download. With the help of demo version, I think we can collect some very basic information, like we can scan the network, we can scan for the open ports. That's it. So I think demo version is not as useful. Okay, so we can simply extract this one. Just a second. So we can right click and let me extract. Okay, now we can open it. Now you can just run this install. Okay, so here we can click on next and I accept, and then next and next. Okay, so we can use the demo version. As I said, demo version is just like the Nmap only. Even we can just apply some basic, very basic levels, can like ping or traceroute, or we can scan for the open ports. Okay, so it depends on that if you want to use it or not. Okay, okay, just close it. Yes. Okay, and then we can click on launch. Okay. Mm, okay, my trial version is over. So what we can do, we can just find the key of this particular application. So how we can find? See, it depends on if the key is available, you can find it. You can simply search for NetScan Tools Pro key GitHub. Okay, like many premium tools keys are available on the GitHub platform. So we can just find it. If we are lucky, then we will get the key. Or you can also use this NetScan. This is open source now. Okay, we can also use this one. But the key is not available, but you can try any open source application in place of this NetScan. Okay, and you can install the demo version and you can try it by yourself. You will get a list of some options that what do you want to try, like the ping scan or trace cert scan or any like simple port scanning. Okay, that you can do with the help of demo version. Then, if you want to use, then you can use the pro version as well. Okay, but instead of using the pro version of NetScan, you can use the open source NetScan tool, which is available on GitHub. Okay, same as we can use Nmap. So here we are applying the same like technique here. We are scanning for the specific port number 21 for the FTP. Okay, here we are increasing the number of threads, and here we are applying the aggressive scan. So you can try these common like technique for collecting some animation details of each and every protocol. Okay, then we can use advanced P scanner for collecting some network information. Okay, so this we have already tried, like how we can use advanced IP scanner. Okay, then we have the NM for Linux. Now, NM for Linux is a package, okay, which contains the information of each and every tool which we have discussed. NM for Linux will collect information about policies, policy information of your target machine, group and username list, OS information, and shell list. Okay, and NM for Linux is pre-installed in your machine, and it is very easy to use. You can just apply NM for Linux and mention your target machine. If you want to mention any specific detail, then you can mention the these arguments here: -o for OS details, -p for the policy, G for the group and member list or the usernames we can say, and -s for the share list. Okay, so here you can see uh, this is the information of the metasploitable machine, and here we get some known username which are available on the target machine. Okay, these are the usernames which we can use to find the password. Okay, we can use in the brute forcing also. And here are the net BIOS information. Okay, and then here we have some other information like OS information. You can see this is SMB Samba information. Okay, this is the OS version, and these are the all the usernames which are available on target. Like we have these usernames like games, nobody, and then we have this username. Then we have root here. Then we have some other username like MSF admin here. We have some Tomcat. These are the usernames. Okay, here you can find the usernames. Then we have some share information like share list information like some printer information. Okay, these are the information of printer devices. You can have the device using the printer devices, sorry, drivers as well. Okay, we have some IPC information and so on. So these are some share names. We can also use these names to apply the attack on the target machine. Okay, and then we have some other information. And rest here we have some password policy information. Okay, so you can go through this information like the minimum password length 5, and this is like some policies of the metasploitable. And here you can see the password complexity is disabled. Okay, so which means all the passwords are quite simple to brute force. Okay, and then we have some SIDs of each and every username. Like the SID of administrator is this one. SIDs are mainly used for whenever you are finding the logs of the target machine, or whenever you are recovering any data, any removed data or any deleted data from the machine. So at that time we use SIDs. Okay, we have the SID of nobody, 501, 512, 513, and so on. So SIDs are information mainly they are used in the forensics. Okay, so we can use NM for Linux for collecting the target information. Okay. So is it clear this much? Any questions? Now we
No
can
question.
start with the wireless hacking. Okay, so wireless hacking is also known as Wi-Fi hacking. And in the wireless hacking, basically for hacking the Wi-Fi's, you need some kind of a adapter, which you can check out here. Okay, I have provided a adapter link. Okay, we can open this link here. Okay. So this is a Wi-Fi adapter you can purchase, okay, if you want to try the Wi-Fi hacking. And without the adapter, you cannot perform the Wi-Fi hacking because adapter will turn on the monitor mode in your Linux, and then only you can apply the attack. Okay. So this adapter is like it is like first cost effective, and secondly it is good for the beginners, and secondly the range of this adapter is also fine, and it is also compatible with the Windows and Kali Linux. Okay, and if you want more heavy adapter, then you can go for the Alpha or the Pandas adapters. Okay, so you can go for these adapters. Okay, so basically, without adapters, you cannot do the Wi-Fi hacking. But Alpha adapters are like costlier than these adapters. Okay, so if you want, then you can first try with this adapter, and then if you are like familiar with the Wi-Fi hacking, then you can like purchase some other adapters. Okay. So now how to perform the Wi-Fi hacking? So first we will start with the information gathering also. Okay, like how we can collect the Wi-Fi names which is around you. Okay, so here we can use net surveyor. Now again, net surveyor is not available on the net because I don't know why. Like it is not officially available. Okay, so you can download from any source, but don't run this on your main machines. Or before running this application, make sure you are uploading this on the virus total. Like you have to check if this tool is malicious or not. Because if it is not officially available, then chances are that this will be malicious. Okay, so what you can do, you can simply find anywhere on the net. Okay, but again, I'm saying it is not officially available. Okay, and why are we studying this? Because of it is the part of the examination. Okay, like the latest CEH examination. That is why we have to check it. Okay, so this is the interface. You can simply, if you get some exe file, you can install it. Like if you search for the net server, you will get some. Let me check. Okay, like here you can see, you can try these URLs. Okay, now this URL, if you try with this URL, this is not working. Okay, and some of the URLs are not working. Some are contain some malicious program with this application. So make sure before installing any application in your main machine, try to install on the virus total. You have to check if this application is malicious or not. Okay, then you can use it. Okay, then simply you can install it with this. Now, before even installing this, connect your adapter. Okay, if let's say we're purchasing this adapter. So this adapter is mainly it doesn't require any further configuration. Okay, like we have the alpha adapters, we have pandas, so they require some configuration, but this adapter doesn't require any configuration. Okay, mainly on the Windows. It required configuration on the Linux machine, on the Kali Linux, but not on Windows. So when you connect your adapter, you will notice that in your Wi-Fi, you will get Wi-Fi 1 and Wi-Fi second. So the Wi-Fi second is because of this adapter. Okay, if you get the Wi-Fi second as a like interface in your machine, then you can confirm that your adapter is configured properly with your machine. Otherwise, there are some errors like some driver errors, which is in your machine. Okay, which you can check with the help of here we have option of disk drivers with the drive manager, sorry, device manager. So you can check here also if there's some error while connecting your adapter, then you will find this error here. Okay, so once you connect your adapter, open your application, which is net server, and then you can install it. And then when you install it, you will find this information. Okay, so first, collecting the information is the main part. So here first we are here we have the information. So here are the SSID name, which is the Wi-Fi names here. Okay, SSID means the name of the Wi-Fi. Then we have BSSID. Now BSSID is a kind of a MAC address of that particular access point. Okay, it is not the we can say the actual MAC address. It is like a we can think of a access point MAC address. Okay, then we have some channel ID and some we have strength, and then we have the signal quality here. Okay, which will depend on your range of your adapter also. And then encryption, yes, means these are all password protected. Active, yes, these are all active right now. Okay, so here these are the nearby Wi-Fi's near me. Okay, then you will also get some like visualization about these interfaces. Okay, like the strength and so on. Even you can create a report of these entire information. What you can do, you can simply click on the file and you can click on create report. Okay, and when you save, you can save it somewhere, and you will also get a report of your all information. Okay, like SSID, like name of your Wi-Fi's, BSSID, which is like close to MAC address, but not the actual MAC address. Okay, and then the channel ID and so on. And the security is they are all encrypted, like password encrypted. Okay, so then secondly, this is for the Windows. And if you want in the Linux, then you can use Wash. Okay, like Wash and Wireshark for collecting the information of the nearby Wi-Fi's. Now, Wash is these are all pre-installed. Okay, so what you can do first, you can open your Kali Linux. Okay, in the VMware, not in the virtual box. So open your Kali machine. Okay, then after opening your Kali machine, connect your adapter. Okay, and then like after connecting your adapter, you will notice. Yeah. So you will notice this interface. You will notice your Wi-Fi name, sorry, adapter name here, and you will get this like pop-up here that you want to connect your Wi-Fi adapter with the host machine, with the Windows machine, or with the virtual machine. So click on the virtual machine and click on your Kali Linux here and click on OK. Okay. So this is important. So, but first open your Kali machine, then connect your adapter. Okay, and then click on the connect to virtual machine, click on OK. And when you type ifconfig in your machine, you will notice you have three interface now. First, your common interface, second, your loopback, and third, your this interface. Okay, now this is your Wi-Fi interface here. So now you have to activate this Wi-Fi interface. Okay, as I said, you need some configuration in the Linux. So now how to activate? So here you have to apply this command, which is ermon is start and name of your Wi-Fi here. Okay, name of your adapter here, which is this is my name of my adapter. Okay, this will be different in your machine. So you can mention ermon start, and this is your Wi-Fi adapter name, which is displayed over here. Okay, which will displayed over here. Okay, so you have to mention your Wi-Fi adapter name here. And then you have to kill the process. Like you have to kill your network manager. That is important. Means for hacking the Wi-Fi, you have to disconnect from your internet. Okay, so here you can apply ermon check kill. Okay, after killing this one, you can restart your adapter. So when you restart your adapter, you have to your adapter name will be changed. For example, here my name of my interface is WLX687. So when you start the process, you will notice the name of your adapter will be changed to this one, which is here. This will be same in all the machines. Okay, like WLAN0mod. This will be your new name of your interface. Okay, then after killing the process, which is check kill, you can start the adapter, which is ermon start and name of your interface. So this is a new interface name. Okay, then you will get some information about your adapter, like your properties, some chipset level information. And here you will notice the monitor mode is enabled. Okay. So after this is the configuration process, and this will always be same whenever you are connecting an adapter with your machine. Okay, so let's say you just turn off your device. Okay, and you are restarting your device and you are opening your Kali. And when you connect your adapter, then you have to follow the same process. Okay, again, like connect to the virtual machine and select your Kali here. Then I have config here. Okay, check the name of your interface, your new interface here, and then start your interface. Then kill the process, and then again start with a new name here. Okay, this is like a compulsory step you have to do, like always whenever you are starting your Kali machine. Okay, and you are like using your adapter. Okay, then here you can use wash -i means interface name and name of the adapter here. Okay, and here you will get the information. So these are confidential. That is why these are like hidden. This is a BSS ID, like MAC address. Now think of it is not an actual MAC address. It is like a access point MAC address. So it is not your actual MAC address, but it is similar to MAC address only. Okay, this is a channel ID, some other information, and here we have some vendors, and here we have some ESS ID, which is name of your Wi-Fi. Okay, Wi-Fi name. Then we have VPS security, okay, which is wireless protection security. So we have three securities in the Wi-Fi. First, we have WEP, okay, then we have WPA and WPA second. The latest is WPA second. So we will see how we can have these three securities. But in most of the areas like airports or in the cafes, many Wi-Fi uses WEP security, which is like the oldest one or outdated. Okay, but many uses WPA and WPA second securities. Okay, so these are all the latest securities. Okay, then here you can also use Wireshark. You can open the Wireshark and here you can select a new interface. Okay, and this will start collecting the packets of the nearby networks. Okay, these are all the broadcast packets. So with the help of Wireshark also you can get some information like the source, like the MAC address and some other information of the target Wi-Fi. Okay, otherwise wash is enough because while hacking the Wi-Fi, we need the ESS ID, which is the name of the Wi-Fi. We need BSS ID and we need station ID. Now, what is station ID? Station ID is the actual MAC address of the router. Okay, so we need station ID to hack any device, like the actual MAC address of the Wi-Fi router which you are hacking. Okay, so we can use Wash also and we can use Wireshark also. Then we have how we can find the hidden SSIDs using earcrack ng. Like some SSIDs are hidden from the, like whenever you are collecting the information of the nearby Wi-Fi, some SSID means this ID, the name of the Wi-Fi actually. These are hidden. For example, we have this name. So some names are hidden whenever you are like collecting the like Wi-Fi information nearby you. For example, this name. Let's say this name can be hidden. In place of this name, you will get just the angular brackets. Okay, which means the names are hidden here. So how we can find these hidden names? Okay, if the names are hidden nearby you, how you can disclose the names? Okay, so this we can perform. Okay, this we can perform with the help of aircrack ng. Aircrack ng, airmon ng, aerodump ng. These are all the same package. Okay, like aircrack ng, and then we have this airmon ng, and we have this aerodump ng. These are all same. Okay, like we have this airmon ng, then you will also see aerodump ng. These are all coming from the same package, aircrack ng. So aircrack ng is like a very popular tool of hacking, okay, hacking the Wi-Fi's. Then how we can use? So you can just start your Kali machine, connect your adapter first, then again follow the same process, apply ifconfig, okay, and start your adapter, kill your process, which is a network manager, and then again start your Wi-Fi adapter with your new name. Okay, then we can apply aerodump ng. Okay, aerodump ng is also used for collecting the Wi-Fi names around you. Okay, and name of your Wi-Fi. And here you can see these are the Wi-Fi names. Okay, these are the Wi-Fi's around me. So we have the BSS ID. Okay, so when you apply the aerodump ng, you will get some other information. Okay, like this information. Now this is the station ID. Station ID is the actual MAC address of your Wi-Fi router. Okay, of your target Wi-Fi router. So, and BSS, sorry, station ID is something which you will not get easily. It depends on the signal also. So, and it depends on the security of the router also. If the router is highly secure, then you will not get the station ID as well. And station ID is very important for hacking the Wi-Fi. Okay, so but most of the time the adapter will find the station ID of the your target router. Okay, and station ID is the actual MAC address of your router. Okay, so what we can do, let's think of this scenario. Let's say this name is hidden here. Okay, let's say. Okay, let's say this name is hidden here. Okay, so now we have the BSS ID. You will always get a BSS ID. And with the help of BSS ID, you will get the station ID. And once you get the station ID, then you can combine the BSS ID, station ID, and then the channel ID to get the name of that Wi-Fi. Okay, how you can do it? You can apply just a simple command, which is dump ng. BSS ID is like this ID. Okay, 5437. And then name of your adapter interface here. And with the help of BSS ID, you will get the station ID. Okay, so this is my station ID of my hidden Wi-Fi name. Okay, now you have to note this station ID. Okay, now you have to use your station ID, your BSS ID, and your channel name. Okay, your channel number, sorry, 11 to get the actual Wi-Fi, like the hidden name. So here we can use, now here we are using AirPlay NG. Basically what we are doing, we are sending the packets to the target router. Okay, and if the target router is responding, then we can get the name of that router. Okay, the ESS ID of that router. So here we are using AirPlay NG -O. Okay, O means your channel ID. Okay, so this is my channel ID. Sorry, channel number. This can be different in your case. -A for your BSS ID, -C is for station ID, and this is your adapter name. And these information I'm getting from the above command. Okay, here you can notice, here we have the station ID 20A6 and same as we have here 20A6. Okay, same as we have the BSS ID 5437, same as we have 5437. And then we have this channel here, which is channel number 11 here. Okay, and here we are mentioning -0 channel here 11. And then here you have to mention your interface here. And when you receive the response, you will get your ESS ID. In my case, it is not actually hidden, but we have taken the scenario, let's say if it is hidden, then you can use this formula, this technique for finding the hidden SSID around you. Okay, if someone hide their Wi-Fi name from being displayed, then you can find the ESSID, which is the Wi-Fi name only. Okay, so we can use this technique. Now, AirPlay NG, AirMon NG, AeroDump NG, these are all coming from the same package, which is AirCrack NG. Okay. Then we have the second kind of attack, which is crack a WEP network. Now, this is only applicable for the WEP security, which is outdated. Okay, many of the Wi-Fi uses WEP, like in the airports or the cafes, in the libraries. Okay, there you can apply. And here using Wi-Fi Fisher. Now here we are using a phishing attack. You can see Fisher. We are using a phishing attack. So what we will do here, so we will take a scenario. For example, in the social engineering attack, we created a fake Netflix page, right? Netflix page or any other page or Instagram page. And we share that page to the target, and then target apply the username or password in that fake web page. We get the information in the Kali machine. The same technique we will apply here, but here we are creating a fake Wi-Fi point. Okay, a fake Wi-Fi point here. So what we will do, we will create a fake Wi-Fi point. For example, let's say we have a Wi-Fi point CEH labs. Okay, now we will create a fake Wi-Fi point as CEH labs. Okay, this is fake one. Okay, which is password protected. Means we can say this is also, now this is password protected. And we will activate this one near the target user. So when the target user click on this Wi-Fi fake point, okay, then he will apply the username, only the password, and you will get this password in your Kali machine. Okay, so it is same as Wi-Fi web page phishing. A difference is here we are creating a fake Wi-Fi point, and in the web page phishing, we are creating a fake web page. Okay, so the same process we can follow here. With this, we can get the actual password of the Wi-Fi of that particular network. Okay, so this we can only apply the WEP security, not WPA or WPA second. So what we can do, it is also like very easy. So here, again, you can connect your Kali machine, like start your Kali machine, and then you can connect your laptop. Okay, then you have to install these packages, which is apt-get install. Okay, so install these packages, like these are the dependencies which you need to install. Okay, then install this one also. After installing, you have to install this particular package, which is rough host apt. So you will get this from the GitHub. You can search for RAGUE. Okay, you can just search for this one. Here you can see Wi-Fi Fisher. Okay, rough host apt, and here you will get. You have to install it. Again, installation is easy. You can simply copy this command git clone. First this one, then this one, and then this one. Okay. Now make sure. Let me check this command. I think this is not working. Let me check it. Yeah, this will work. Okay, so it is mainly for creating a fake Wi-Fi. So you can first copy this one, and then you can move inside this like a directory, and then you can install the setup. So it is made up of C and Python. Okay, now how to use it? Simply move inside that location, and you can start the setup. Okay, then here you can use CD Wi-Fi Fisher. Now you can also install this Wi-Fi Fisher. Okay, you can search for the Wi-Fi Fisher GitHub. Okay, so also install this Wi-Fi Fisher. See, this one is for creating this rough point. This is for creating a Wi-Fi. You can say for creating a fake Wi-Fi point, and this is for collecting a password. Okay, whatever the user will apply. So you can simply install it again. And how to install? You can just follow this process. Okay, first git clone, then cd inside, and then again install the installation like Python libraries. Okay, so you have to install these libraries, first this one and second this one. Then you can simply move in, install the Python, like Python libraries. And then here you can start with a Wi-Fi Fisher --force host apt. So when you like apply this command, you will get an interface like which Wi-Fi point you want to create. So you can select a Wi-Fi point which you want to create. So in this case, in my case, it is this one. And when you click on it, you will see a notification which is you have selected CEH, your Wi-Fi name, your ESS ID. Okay. Then you can click on this Network Manager Connect, and you will click on you have selected Wi-Fi Connect. So when you click on this option, your Wi-Fi access point will be started. Okay. Now let's say if this is my, let's say, device, and here is your fake point. Now this is the fake Wi-Fi point. Okay, this CEH labs. And here you can see there's no lock here, but actually it is password protected. So when you click on this one, this point, the user, you will get the information of that particular device, who has connected, the MAC address of that connected victim here, and IP address. Okay. And when he or she will apply the password of that actual Wi-Fi, you will get the password here. Okay, you can see the password is 120, like 129 and 0. So this is same as Wi-Fi phishing, okay, like web page phishing. The difference here is we are creating a fake Wi-Fi point. Okay, so this you can only apply in the WEP security, not WPO, WPA second security. Okay, so I hope this much is clear. Then we can start, we can see how we can apply, how we can hack WEP security with the help of aircrack NG. So most of the time we only use aircrack NG for hacking the Wi-Fi's. Okay. Now how we can use aircrack NG is very popular for applying the brute force attack on the Wi-Fi of your target Wi-Fi. Okay, for finding the password. Okay, so how we can apply this attack? Now here we can apply this aircrack NG on the WEP also and on the WPA also, or on the WPA second also. So aircrack is something we can apply in every level of Wi-Fi security. Okay, now how to use it? It is very simple. So we will follow this strategy, which is first we will open the Kali machine, then we will connect the adapter. Okay, you can just follow the configuration process. Okay, you have to follow this process whenever you are restarting your machine. Okay, whenever you are just restarting your Kali and then you are again using that. Okay, then how we can use it? Again, you can use aero dump ng to find the Wi-Fi networks near you. So this is my Wi-Fi which I want to hack. Now here you can notice the cipher here is WEP, which means this is a low security here. So here we can apply this attack, which is aircrack ng. Okay. So what we can do, we can select this one. And when you apply when you start with the aerodump ng, you will get the BSS ID as well as the station ID. Station ID is like actual MAC address. And for applying the aircrack ng, you need the BSS ID, the station ID, okay, which is the actual MAC address, and your channel ID, okay, which is here, 11. So what we will do in this attack, we will send the handshake packets. Okay, this is a four-way handshake packet. Okay, so we will share the handshake packets to your target router. Okay, and when the router will reply or response, then we will collect all these packets in a Wireshark file, like in the PCAP file, in the CAP or PCAP file, and then we will apply the brute force on that PCAP file on those packets. Okay, now how to do it? So we will get a BSS ID, station ID, and channel ID, name of your Wi-Fi router. Okay. Then here we can apply this command, which is aerodump ng. BSS ID is your address, access point, MAC address, -c, which is number of count, okay, packet, and then here -w. Now we are saving all the packets in this particular file, web correct. Okay, means we are saving the packets in this file. And then you can name this file any name you want, and here name of your interface. Okay, so basically we are saving the packets in this web correct file. You can name this anyone. This is just the name of the file. Okay, and then you will see, you will get some information. Okay, and here your file is filled. Now here we are sending the packet to the target machine, which is your target router. So here we are using -3, and here we are using we are sending, sorry, we are applying the BSS ID. This is a station ID, and this is your name of your interface. So we are sending some more packets to your target machine. Okay, we are just saving the ER3 flags in this file, and then we can use that file to hack the Wi-Fi name, like Wi-Fi password. So we can use aircrack ng, and now here you can notice the name of that file, which is webcrack1.cap here. Okay, this is the name of my file, webcrack-01.cap. Now you can see this is a PCAP file, which is a Wireshark file. If you open this file in the Wireshark, you will see some handshake packets. And aircrack ng, here we are applying a brute force attack. Okay, and here we are using the password word list as default. So when you apply aircrack ng and this name of your file, you will get the password. Okay, key found, and this is a key here, which is your password. Now here we are applying a brute force attack. You can see here tested 21 keys, means 21 passwords. Okay, in this time. So you can also like use any other word list, or you can also like take some default word list from the aircrack ng. Or you can also take word list, like Wi-Fi passwords word list from the set list. So you can search for Wi-Fi passwords set list. So this will like contains the, okay, here you can see these are some common Wi-Fi word list. Okay, here we have some combination of some common passwords. Okay, here we have some many word lists. You can just bookmark this directory. This is very useful. And here you will get the word list for each and every purpose, like username word list, passwords word list, Wi-Fi passwords word list, WordPress passwords word list, like every word list. Okay. So here we are just capturing the packets and we are saving that packets, like we are capturing the handshake packets and we are saving that packets in a file, which is this one. And then we are using that file for applying the brute force attack. Okay, which is AirCrack Engine, name of your file, where all your packets are saved. And here you can see this is your password here. The same technique we will follow in the WPA second security also. Okay. Then we have Fun Wi-Fi Cracker. Now Fun Wi-Fi Cracker is also, it is also pre-installed in your Linux. Okay, it is also pre-installed in your Kali Linux. So you can simply search here. Okay, this one, which is a Fun Wi-Fi Cracker. You can mention the password as Kali here. So you will get this application in your Kali machine. Now, with this Fun Wi-Fi Cracker, you can crack the passwords of WPA and WEP security. Okay, like WPA securities and WEP security. So you can simply restart. This is the password. So you can simply restart, and here you can see we have this interface. Now here you have to select your interface, okay, which is the actual name of your interface, and then you can click on this one, scan for the access point. When you click on scan, you will get some names of your Wi-Fi's. Okay, so you can see WPA8 Wi-Fi identified. So when you click on this one, you will get the name of the Wi-Fi's. Now you can select the Wi-Fi name you want to crack. Let's say this one I'm selecting. Okay, and then here you can click on the regular attack and then you can click on browse. Okay, here you have to choose a word list. So when you click on browse, you can choose any word list. So this is your password list. You can create your own password list or you can take the passwords from here as well. Okay, so you can just click on these passwords and here you can click on Wi-Fi attack. Okay, and this will like find the Wi-Fi password for you. Okay, it is also brute force attack. Okay, and this will automatically find the MAC address and some handshake status, which is the MAC address of the router. And once you got the MAC address of that target router, then you can click on this like Wi-Fi attack. Okay, because without getting this MAC address, you cannot hack the Wi-Fi. Okay, and if you know the MAC address of your target router manually, then you can mention this here also. You can mention the Wi-Fi MAC address manually here. Okay, but again, it is like automatic. You will get the Wi-Fi, like the actual MAC address of that target router automatically. Okay, and when you click on the Wi-Fi tag, you will get the Wi-Fi password here, your WPA key, which is password 1. Okay. Now, then we can use this one, which is we can also hack the WPA second security with the help of AirCrack Engine. So we have only one way of hacking the WPA security, uh, like WPA second security with the help of AirCrack Engine. So again, we will follow the same procedure. We will share the handshake packets. We will capture that handshake packets, and then we will apply the brute force attack on those handshake packets, which are saved in any file. So again, we can start with the configuration process. This is same. Okay, check till and then start. And then we can use zero dump ng. And this is the name of your Wi-Fi. And here you can see the security level is WPA second. Okay, again, we can mention the BSS ID and then the station ID of your target, which is your actual MAC address, and then your channel ID. Then again, here we can use the same command, which is BSS ID, -C your channel ID, -W, which is your name of your name of your file. Okay, and then your interface here. So you can name this file any name you want. Okay, this is my name only. You can mention any name of your choice. Okay, and here you will see some other information. So this is a station ID. Then we can share the packets, which is we can mention the channel ID, and then this is your BSS ID, this is your channel station ID, and this is your interface name. Okay, now here you can see BSS ID, this one on channel number 11. So we are sharing the handshake packets. Okay, and then after getting the packets in that file, we can use that file here, which is you can notice aircrack ng. Okay, -A2, this is a BSS ID. Okay, and this is your word list here. And here I'm using a word list, which is password number second. Okay, this is my word list, and this is the path of my word list. You can mention your word list, and then this is the path of my cap file, where all these handshakes are captured. So again, this is my BXS ID. This is my name of my password file, which I want to use for brute forcing, and this is my path of my cap file, where all the handshakes are captured. Then here we can use here BSS ID, and once if your passwords are inside the password list, then we will get the password. Okay, like if the password is common or if the password is found in the password list, then we can simply get the password. Okay, again, it is a brute force attack, so the chances are 50-50. If the passwords are stored, if the actual password is in the word list, then we will get the password, otherwise not. Okay, so it depends. Okay, so we can apply this attack also. And last, we can create again a access point to capture the data packets. Now, in this attack, what we are doing, this is a technique of collecting the information. For example, let's say you are sitting in the cafe, okay, and you have created a access point in your machine, a a Wi-Fi point, let's say, not fake, a Wi-Fi point. Okay, means you have turned on your hotspot. Okay, like let's say you are sitting in the cafe, and let's say there are like some users, and now you are providing your internet for free with the help of this Wi-Fi point. Okay, now anyone can connect to your Wi-Fi point because it is free, it is not password protected, so it is free. So anyone can connect to your Wi-Fi point, which is your access point. And when someone click on your Wi-Fi point, and if someone click on your like connected to your Wi-Fi point, you will get the information of that person. Okay, now let's say if this person connected with your Wi-Fi point, and let's say this person is doing anything on the internet. Okay, while connecting with your Wi-Fi point, let's say this person is making the payments, or this person is, let's say, doing any operation on the internet. You will get all the information of that person in your machine, in your device. Okay, so that is why we always say that don't connect on any public points, like public Wi-Fi's. Okay, like in the cafes, on the library, or in the airports, because those can contain any malicious like intentions. For example, let's say you have connected to any Wi-Fi, any airport Wi-Fi, and let's say there's a user which is sitting on that point, or the user which is created that point, and he or she is checking all your information, all your details. Okay, so how we can apply this attack? We can apply with the help of one application which is known as Better Cap. Okay, so how to apply this attack? So what we can do, we can again connect the Kali machine with the like adapter with the Kali machine. We can now you have to install these like dependencies. Okay, you can start with the apt-get install, and you have to install these dependencies. Okay, your IP tables, your Better Cap, your DNS, and so on. So when you install these like configuration, you have to install one more application which is create_app. Okay, you will get this application from here, create app GitHub. Okay, this one. So you can install this application. Okay, now how to install it? You can simply follow the installation process. You can install git clone and then cd and then make install. Okay, you have to install this application for creating a point. So you can type this git clone, then you can cd, and then you can start with make install. Okay, this is for installing the application. Then IPA for getting the IP information. So this is a Wi-Fi interface name. Okay, and here we can use create underscore app and then your name of your interface. Okay, your name of your second interface and then free internet. So this is the name of my Wi-Fi I'm providing, like my ESSID, free internet. You can name this anything you want. Okay, so here you can mention your Wi-Fi interface name, your adapter interface, and your normal interface, and then name of your ESSID. Like you can name this anything. This is the name when all the users can see it. Okay, so when you click on start, you will see your rough point has been enabled. Okay, now when anyone open the Wi-Fi, they will see the free internet here. Okay, which is not password protected. And when anyone click on it, they will connect to your Wi-Fi point. Okay, now here you can install the better cap. So gem install better cap. Okay, and you can use the better cap for like capturing the data packets. So here you can use better cap, and this is your interface name here, and this is we are applying new proxies. Okay, so here you can, and when you start the battery cap on your interface, you will see all the packets which is coming from the target user, which is like connected to your Wi-Fi, your free internet. Okay, like for example, now these are the websites which that user is browsing. Okay, whether it is HTTP or HTTPS, you will get all the informations. Okay, if it is HTTP, you will get the information in the plain text. If it is HTTPS, then you will get the encrypted information, but you will get all the information. Okay, let's say that person is browsing any website, and let's say that person connected with this username or password. So you will get the information here. Okay, like your username or password. So that is why we always say that don't take any free internet on any like on the public area, like the public Wi-Fi's. Okay. So I hope this much is clear. Any question up to here regarding Wi-Fi hacking? Any questions? Any doubt?
No, no, Bhavya. Thank you.
Now we can move with the system hacking. Now, system hacking is something which we have discussed, like how we can hack the Windows, how we can basically hack Androids, how we can hack the servers. Okay, so that is like when we discuss system hacking, that is like a basic hacking, like we are just gaining access inside the machine. That's it. In this system hacking, we will see how we can start, like how we can maintain the access, how we can maintain the privilege access, like higher access, and how we can clear the logs. Okay, so here we have some operations. So first we will see, here we are applying the system hacking. So in the system hacking, the first part is to gain access inside a target machine. Let's say this is your target. Let's say this is a Windows. We will take the example of Windows only. Okay, now how we can gain access inside the Windows with the help of malware, with the help of MSF Venom, and with the help of MSF console. Right. So with the help of MSF Venom, we will create a malware, and with the help of MSF console, we will get a shell. Okay, we will create a listener, and we will get a shell. So this process we will follow here also, up to here. Okay, like how we can create a malware, how we can share the malware with the help of Apache server. Okay, and how we can get a shell with the help of MSF console after creating a listener. And here we are doing the reverse connection. Okay, which is reverse shell. So this process we have already completed, like how we can create a MSN, how we can create a malware for Windows, how we can share the malware with the help of Apache server, and how we can um, create a listener and get the shell. Okay, now we have to do the second step, which is how we can get the VNC session, how we can get the higher privileges with the help of these EXEs. Okay, that we will perform. So first is again start with the information gathering. So how here we have this one, perform the active online attack to crack the system's password using responder. Okay, so let me show you this attack. Let me start the. See, responder is mainly used for collecting the passwords of the Windows machine. As you know, the passwords are stored in the Windows SAM folder. Okay, if you search for the SAM directly in your Windows, you will get, and there you have all your passwords, like your Windows passwords. Okay, and that are in the NTLM hashes that we can fetch with the help of responder, with the help of Luford crack. Okay, so how we can do with the help of responder? So you can simply one sec. So basically how we can use responder. Now responder is pre-installed in your Linux machine, in your Kali Linux. Okay, so what you can do, you can search for the responder, I for interface. Okay, and this is the interface. Okay, your simple interface. When you type if config, you will get your interface here. Okay, this is my interface. It can be different in your case also. Okay, so here we can use responder -I and your interface name. Okay, so the responder has started. Now, what you can do, you can open your Windows machine. Okay, let me turn off this Metasploit. Yeah, in the Windows machine, this is my Windows. Okay, now here you can apply Windows plus R. Okay, you can use this run, or you can right click here in your taskbar. Okay, right click, but it is not working. No, you can just search for the run here. Okay, you will get this run app. And here you have to mention the IP address of your Kali machine. Okay, like HTTP and colon slash slash and mention the IP of your Kali machine. So Kali IP is we can let me restart. Can type if config here. Sudoku. And here we can use this one. Right? Okay. So this is my IP address of my Kali machine. Okay. So here we can mention the same, which is HTTP colon slash slash and IP address of your Kali, which is 192.168.1.34. And here you have to mention your username or your password. So my username for my machine is my username, and my password is let's say I'm typing any kind of password. Okay, let's say sign in. So this will not work, but here you will get the information. Okay, now I have like my machine is having some trouble. So let me open the virtual machine. Okay. So in place of my machine, which is having some problem, I can use the Windows 10 virtual machine. Okay. So we can start with the responder and hyphen I. And when you apply the IP of the Kali machine in your Windows, you will get this information. Like you will get the Windows 11, your username here, and then this one is your password. Okay, in the NTLM hashes. So what you can do, you can copy from here, like you can copy up to here, from JSON to here. Like you can copy the full NTLM hash you can see here. Okay, and when you copy this entire NTLM hash, you have to paste this hash in a file. Okay, let's say I'm saving this in a file. And then you can use John the Ripper application to crack the hash. Okay, John is also pre-installed in your Kali machine. Okay, when you type John and name of your file, okay, which is this in my case, you can mention any name, okay, of your file. And then this will automatically crack your password. For example, password is QWERTY here and uh, username is Jason here. Okay, so let me show you this one in the virtual machine. Okay, so here we can again start with the responder. So I think it is running. So what we can do, we can check the processes. We can check if the responder is running or not. Language. We can start the responder here. And in the virtual machine in the Windows, here we can use run. Okay, Windows R. And here we can mention the IP of the Kali machine, which is 134, I guess. You can check it. Yeah. Okay. And once you click on OK, they will ask you for the username and password of the Windows machine, which the user can apply also. Okay. And here you can mention the Windows machine is also. Here you can mention the username. Let's say the username is for this machine is, I don't know. We can mention any username for now. Okay, and password we can mention again. Let's say 123456 and click on OK. Okay, and here you can see you will get the information. Let me restart the session. Okay, so in the meantime, we can move to other application. Okay, so how we can audit system passwords using FORTINET. Now for the responder and for this application, we need the actual passwords of the client, okay, of your target. For example, you can manipulate your target for applying some username or password. That we can do. Okay, now this is also available. It is for free. You can download it. Okay, now how to use it? Now it is mainly used for the auditing purpose. Okay, with the help of this application, you can collect the password of your local machine of the remote machine. Okay, so you can simply install it, click on the password auditing wizard and click on next here and click on now. You can choose your target system. It can be Windows, it can be Linux. Okay, so let's say we can choose Windows and click on a remote machine. Okay, you can also audit your passwords which is saved in your own machine with the help of click on the local machine. So you will get the passwords which are stored in your SAM folder of your own machine. Okay, but for this operation, you need the administrator privileges. Then click on a remote machine and click on next. And here you have to enter the credentials of the Windows machine. That is very important. Okay, means we are connecting with the target machine with the help of SMB. Okay, you have to mention the IP of the target machine, the private IP, and then you have to mention the username or password of the target machine. Now that is why it is not a very effective application because it is mainly used for auditing purpose. Okay, so now here you have to mention the administrator as a username. Then you need a password of the target machine. Okay, like the admin password. And once you apply it, you can click on next and you can click on through password audit and click on next. And then you can select a CSV file and click on next, like where you want to save your file. You can choose the location. Okay, and then click on run this job immediately and click on next and click on finish here. Okay, then you will get the like username and the passwords of the target machine. Okay, so these are the username and this will automatically crack the passwords. Okay, for example, here you can see these are the NTLM like hashes and these are the passwords like the cracked passwords. Okay, like these are the username of the target machine. Okay, and these are the passwords like cracked password and this password is enabled. Okay, so we can use this application, but it is not as effective because for using this application, you need the target admin password. And if you have the admin password, then why you basically use this application, right? So that is why you can use for auditing purpose or for collecting the passwords of your own machine. You can try this. Okay, same as you can also choose the Linux machine as well. Same as with the responder also, whenever you were using responder, whenever you apply the IP address here of your target machine, you have to mention the right username password of that machine. Means you can manipulate your user, your target user, that you can manipulate you can update your system and you can like make them enter the IP of the Kali machine here. Okay, and you can make them apply the username or password. And once they apply the username and password, you will get the information here. Then you can crack it. Okay, so again, here you need some other techniques like social engineering to manipulate your target. Same as here also. Okay, that is why these are not as effective techniques. Okay, so let me show you how you can apply this responder. Here we can use this one again. Now we can open the Windows machine. Maybe we can apply the. Here we can click on OK, which is we can mention the IP of the file machine. Click on OK. And here we can mention the username and password. So my username for this machine is vbox user. Yeah, and password is change me. Okay, and when you click on OK, I think you will get the information here. Yeah. Now you can see these are the NTLM hash. Okay, now this is the username of my machine. This is the password. So what we can do, we can simply copy this entire hash here, Control Shift C, and you can paste this hash in your notepad. Okay, in your Kali machine. Let's say I'm saving here and click on save. And you can save on the desktop. Let's say file name is hash.txt. Okay, now we can crack this entire NTLM hash with the help of John. So what you can do, you can simply Control C here. Okay, clear the screen. Okay, now for cracking this one, we need a word list. When you move, let's say, move inside desktop here, and here when you write John and name of your file, which is let's say hash.txt. Okay, but when you click on enter, the John will take its default word list as a password for cracking. So what we need, we now the word list is very long. So what we can do, we can create our own word list which contains a few passwords for now. Okay, let's say the password and the actual password also. Okay, this is the actual password, and then we can mention some other keywords for brute forcing. We can save it, and we can mention this. We can save on desktop, and we can name this fast.txt. Okay, now we can choose this word list for cracking. Okay. Now this will crack this NTLM hash. You can see the password is change me and the username is this one. So this is how we can use John. If you don't have that word list, then you can use the John's default word list, which is very long. It contains around millions of passwords. And as I said, the longer the word list, the longer it will take time for brute forcing. Okay, so that is why I have kept some 5 passwords or to showcase. Okay. So this is my password of the Windows machine. This is the username. So this we can perform, but again, for using this application, your client will need to apply the username and password here, the correct username and password, and that you can manipulate. Okay, your target. Let me power this on. Okay, so this is how we can use. Then we have this exploit side, like how we can find the vulnerabilities on the exploit sites. So this we have already discussed, like how we can use Google hacking database, sorry, exploit DB for finding the vulnerabilities. Okay, this we have already discussed. Okay, let me show you the interface. Okay, so we can use this exploit DB for finding some vulnerabilities. Okay, so this we have already discussed. Then we have how we can exploit a client-side vulnerabilities and establish a VNC session. So VNC session is something, it is like taking the access of a target machine as a GUI interface. Okay, it is same as any desk. Whenever you are, let's say you are taking the target machine as a GUI interface. Like previously, when we are hacking the Windows, in the Windows hacking, we access the machine of we access the Windows machine as a shell. Okay, like we can operate the Windows machine with the help of commands. But in the VNC session, we can operate the Windows machine, the target Windows machine, with the help of the actual GUI platform. Okay, so this we can perform with the help of Metasploit. Again, for using the Metasploit, we can start with by creating the malware, which is using MSM Venom. Okay, so we can create a malware. Then after creating a malware, we can move the malware in this particular location, which is a server location. Okay, where your server is located. We can start the Apache server. Okay, service Apache to start. This we have already discussed. And then we can start the listener. We can use exploit multi-handler. We can choose the lhost, the lport. Then we can choose the payload and exploit. And when we move on the Windows machine, we will apply the URL of the Kali machine and slash your name of your file, your name of your malware. Okay, and then you can install that malware, click on run, and you will get a shell. So this is a basic hacking which we have already discussed, like how we can hack the Windows. Now after hacking, we can apply some more commands. Like here we can use system information. Okay, now here we can upload this PowerShell. Okay, this is a PowerShell malicious script. We can upload this PowerShell script. Okay, powerup.ps1. So you can search this script on the you can get this on the internet. Okay, .ps1, this one. You can click on this PowerSprite privilege acceleration script. So you have to install this power up, this one. So what you can do, you can copy this entire script. This is a malicious script. Okay, so you can copy this entire script from this button and open your Kali machine, open your notepad and paste here. Okay, after pasting, save your file. Okay, with the name of powerup.ps1. After saving the file, you will get this power up script. Okay, it is malicious, so make sure apply this one attack on your virtual machine, Windows virtual machine. Okay, so you have to upload this power up script on the Windows machine. So once you upload, you have to you can just apply the shell, so you will get a shell. Then you have to run this script. Okay, and before running, now here you can see you are giving some permission to this power up, like you are bypassing some permission. Okay, so here we are running the script and we are bypassing some execution policy of the PowerShell, which can block a VNC session. So you can apply this command for bypassing. Okay, and then you can run here. You can apply the exit and then apply run VNC. And when you click on this run VNC, you will get the actual interface of Windows. Okay, now you can see this is a tied VNC Windows 11. Okay, now this Windows 11 is inside your target, sorry, in your Kali machine. Okay, means you have gained the access in the Windows machine as a GUI interface. Okay, now you can actually use your machine. Okay, use the Windows machine. You can do any number of operation here. Okay, so the difference is previously we were doing with the help of commands, with the help of shell, but here we are doing with the help of this VNC session, which is with the help of that with the help of this GUI interface. Okay, the only thing we have to do here is we have to copy this script inside the Linux. Okay, we can paste, we can save it as a file. Okay, you can click on this download button. Okay, to download the script. Then we have to upload this script from Linux to Windows. Okay, after uploading, we can apply the shell here. Okay, and then we can run this one and by bypassing some execution policy commands. And then we can click on exit and then we can click on run VNC. And when you run the VNC, you will get a GUI platform of your target machine. Now you can do any number of operations. Okay, now the same thing we can apply with the help of one more application which is known as Armitage. Now this is an application which is also same as MSF Venom or MSF Console, or we can say Metasploit, the whole package. So it is same as Metasploit. The only difference is with the help of MSF Venom or MSF Console, we are hacking the Windows machine, but in the form of a CLI interface. And here we will hack Windows with the same technique, but in the GUI manner. Okay, like Armitage is pre-installed in your Kali machine. If it is not, then you can apply apd-get install Armitage. Okay, so this will install your Armitage in your Kali machine. So it is same as the method is same. Okay, so first you have to apply this one service. You have to start the SQL server. Okay, the database, and you can search for the Armitage. Okay, if it is not installed, then you can apply apd-get install Armitage. Okay, you can open it, and this is the you can apply the Kali password. Okay, and here you can click on connect. Don't change anything here. Click on connect here. Okay, and when you start the Armitage, you will see this platform. Now this is same as the Metasploit. Okay, here you have to apply the nmap scan first. So here you have this host, click on nmap scan and click on intent scan. And then you can mention the IP of your Windows machine, or you can also mention the range of your network. Okay, so you can mention the range also, or you can mention the Windows IP which you want to hack and click on OK. So when the scan is completed, you will notice a Windows machine here. Now this is actually a full GUI platform you are using. Okay, this is a Windows machine, and here you will in the bottom pane you will find the open ports. Okay, the nmap scan result here. Okay, like how many ports are open and so on. Now here we will follow the same process. We will create a malware. That same malware, we will share it with the help of Apache server, and we will open the shell. Like we will open a listener, and then we will get a shell. Okay, but whatever we are doing with the help of some options here. This is a GUI platform. In the MSF Venom, we are writing the commands, but here we are not writing any commands. Everything is automatic here. Okay, so here you can click on this attack and click on this metaparator underscore reverse and underscore TCP. This is a payload you are using. When you click on this one, you have to apply your LOS. Okay, means your local host, your local port, and then your output as exe. Okay, your local host, your local port, and your output as exe, and click on launch. So when you click on launch, this will create a malware for you, and you can save a malware anywhere you want. So let's say the name of my malware is malicious underscore payload.exe. You can name your malware anything you want. Click on save. Okay, now you have to move this malware in the target machine. And before moving, okay, let's move it first. So we can copy this malware in the server location. We can start the Apache server and we can move it. Okay. And after moving, we can start creating a listener. So again, click on the meter reverse TCP, apply your LOs to your output, and in the output, you have to click on this multi-handler. Okay, click on this drop down. Okay, and click on this multi-handler and click on launch. And when you click on launch, the listener will be created. Okay, so it is very easy. When you click on launch, the listener will be created. Now open the Windows machine, your target, and when you click on your malware, and when you click on run your malware, you can notice the Windows machine is now infected with your malicious payload. Okay, now here you can do any number of operation again. Okay, so in the bottom pane you can apply any type of command here. Okay, in the bottom pane. Okay, and in the upper pane you can operate with the help of like options. For example, when you right click here, you will notice you can start with the metaparator, internet, metaparator shell. Even you can open the VNC, you can open the CMD, anything you want. Okay, so you will get a shell. Then again, you can apply any number of commands like sysinfo or any number of operations. Then you can you can browse the files, you can capture the keystrokes, screenshots, web camera, etc. So this same as Metasploit. The difference is this is all entirely based on GUI interface. Okay, click on browse files. You will notice all the files in the target machine. Then you can click on, you can also take the screenshot. You will see the screenshot here in the bottom pane. Okay, So this is with the help of Armitage. It is very simple because this is the whole process is based on the GUI platform. That is why it is very simple. You have to just take on some couple of options, then you will like hack the entire machine. Okay, the only thing is that your target will click on your that malicious like malicious payload, your malicious malware. Then everything is simple. Okay, you will get a shell, then you can do any number of operations. Okay, so this is how we can hack in some other ways. Okay, then we can move to higher privileges. Higher privileges is something, let's say you have hacked your machine, you hack the target machine, but you gain access as a normal user. Okay, let's say we have a target machine. Okay, and you have gained access as a normal user. Now let's say you want to open any file here. Let's say this file. And for opening this file, you need a root permission. Okay, but you have gained access as a normal user. And normal user doesn't have that right to open this file. Okay, or this need a root access or a admin access. So now you will further hack this machine, the same machine, to gain the higher access, which is the admin access. Means you will go into hack the admin account, and this process is known as higher privileges. Okay, or we can say privilege acceleration. Okay, where you are gaining the higher access in the higher privilege access in the machine. So the whole process is known as privilege acceleration. And this we can perform with the help of few exe files, which is first we have this broot and seatbelt. Second, we can perform with the help of metasploit only. And third, we can perform this with the help of mimikatz. Now, mimikatz is very important for the examination purpose. This mimikatz, which is also known as Kiwi, and this one, Armitage. These both are very important. This VNC session, this Armitage, and this one, mimikatz. These are very, very important for the examination. Okay. Now, how we can perform this? Again, first we can start with the Windows hacking, the simple hacking. First, we will gain access. Okay, now these applications are both malicious. Okay, so don't install this one on your main machine. Okay, you will get this like here, you can search for broot and seatbelt. You will get from the GitHub. Okay, this is for the privilege acceleration. So now you have to install this one in your Kali machine. Okay, this is for the privilege acceleration. So you can simply install it. Okay, this is for the Windows. You will get this exe file. Okay, you can just go through these. Okay, and when you got this exe, now you have to install this exe on your Linux machine. And then you have to upload this exe in the Windows machine. Okay, for the privilege acceleration. Same as you will get this seatbelt from the GitHub also. Okay, so you will get these application. Don't install this one on your main machine. These are all malicious. And whenever you are trying this attack, try on your virtual machine, on the Windows virtual machine. Okay, now how to perform this attack? So first we will start again with the while creating a malware, and then share the malware, sharing the malware, and then open the listener. Okay, and this one command, which is exploit-j-z, means you are running this session in the background. Okay, and once you will get the shell, the background will be this will automatically activate. So you are just making this session to run in the background, like exploit-j-z. And when your user, your target will open your exe in the Windows machine, you will get a shell. Okay, this is simple. Up to here, we have already discussed. Now, what is the next step? We can start with some information and get UID here. Now, here you can open your exe file. Okay, this is my broot exe. And you have to upload this broot in the Windows machine. So you can click on, you can type upload and name of your file, or you can mention the path of your file plus name where your file is located. Okay, so the location here is a home, attacker, and so on. Okay, you can mention your path. Okay, where your file is located. So this is my file. You can click on upload. Okay, and then you can type your shell. And after typing shell, you can simply run this file broot.exe. Okay, and once you run this file, you will get all the information, all the details of the Windows machine. Okay, like all the details of the hashes, everything. in the Windows machine. Okay, and you can type exit. Then next you can do with the seed belt. Again, you can install this one from here. Okay, you can install this exe file, and this is again very malicious file. So make sure you are uh, first installing in your Linux machine, and from your Linux machine you have to upload on the Windows virtual machine. Okay, so try to hack your Windows virtual machine, not your main machines, because with these attacks we are gaining the higher access. Okay, so again you can simply upload your seatbelt.exe, and then you can perform number of operations from here. Okay, you can get information of the group systems. You can get information of the hashes. You can group the users. Okay, like you can get number of like operations here. If you want, here are the commands of the seatbelt which you can perform, or you can also search this one on the net commands. Um, 1 second, let me write here exe, because you will get the commands of the seatbelt from here, like what kind of operation you can perform with the help of seatbelt. Okay, so this you can only perform after gaining the higher access. So these are the commands which you can follow. Okay, so same as we can apply this one. Now here you can see we are a normal user here right now. So when you apply this run post windows gather smart hash dump, this is for collecting the hashes of the Windows machine. As I said, your Windows hashes are saved inside your main machine only, on inside your SAM folder. So we can dump those hashes, like attacker can dump it. Okay, while running this command, but you cannot run this command if you are not higher user. Okay, so again, how we can become a higher user? So with the help of Metasploit now. Okay, previously we were using this one. Now we can also use Metasploit for gaining the higher access. Okay, we can use this post here, post method for gaining the higher access. Okay, so what we can do, we can simply apply this one, which is we can use this payload here. Okay, and we can use this particular post. Let me show that. Yeah, this one, which is run post windows gather slash smart underscore hash num. So when you run this post here, you will get the hashes of the Windows machine. Okay, post you can run. Post are for collecting the like information, like higher information in the target machine. So these are the hashes of the Windows machine. Then again, you can copy the entire hash and you can open the John to crack the hashes. Okay, this we can perform. And this is for clearing the logs. Clear EV for clearing the environment logs. Okay,
Mm.
the same.
Bhavi, you will send this system hacking PDF to us, right?
Yes, yes, I will share all the PDFs which I have
Okay.
like discussed in the case.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Same as we can try now the Mimikatz. Mimikatz is very important for the examination, and Mimikatz is also pre-installed inside your Linux machine. Okay, so again we can create a simple malware and we can share it, okay, to the user, and then we can start the listener. Okay, we can run the malware in the Windows machine. Okay, the same process. Then we can apply the upload the Mimikatz here, which is this one is the command. And here we are also doing one operation here. You can notice here, let's say we have this file here. Okay, we have this file cat secrets.txt. Okay, let's say we have this any type of file, and whenever you are checking, you are opening that file, you are checking the contents of the file. Okay, let's say we have some contents in this file. Okay, which can be anything in your case. Now when you open this file, and so now you can see you have changed the modifier time here. You can see the modification time. Okay, or the access time. If you are making any modification in any file, or you are opening any file, the modification or the access time will be changed. Okay, so anyone can notice this operation if someone is investigating, so he or she can know that someone is open this file at this particular time. Okay, so you can change this modification time or this access time, as before. Okay, so no one can create a doubt that someone has opened this file. Okay, so you can apply timestamp, your file name -v for the verbose, and here we are checking the modification time, access time, credit time of that file. Now we can change this time. Let's say once you open the file, so the modification, or let's say you have opened the file, so the access time will be changed. And once you are modifying any file, the modification time will be changed. So you can change this operation. You can change the time back to normal with the help of this command, which is timestamp, name of your file you want to change -m. M is a modification time here, and you can change the modification time so that no one can notice this one. Okay, that someone has modified a time or like open the file or modify any file. So you can do this operation as well. Okay, this is like a technique which you can become untraceable. Okay, so you can try this one, and here you will notice the time will be changed. So previously it was 2022, now it was 2018. Okay, so you can also change the time. Okay, so this is like key scan. We are discussed like how we can capture the keystrokes. Okay, whatever the user is typing, we can check it. So this is we have already discussed. Now here we can upload the mimikatz here. Okay, these are some commands you can try, like we are disabling the firewalls and so on. So you can check it out. Okay. Now let's move. Now these are the also the metasploit table like privilege acceleration commands, which you can also check out. Okay. Now we can also upload the mimikatz. Now how to upload the mimikatz? So we can simply use load kiwi. Okay, with the help of this command, you can load the mimikatz there. So when you apply load kiwi, this will be loaded in the Windows machine. Okay, and then you can type help kiwi. With the help of kiwi, you can see these are the commands which you can run. Okay, these are the common commands which you can run with a description. Like you can dump the credentials. Even you can load this kiwi in the Windows server as well. Okay, you can get the Curvos tickets, you can get the AD information, you can get the NTLM hashes, Curvos hashes, and so on. So this Mimikatz is very powerful whenever you are applying in the Windows server as well as Windows user machine, like Windows desktop. Okay, you can apply help kiwi and you can run any number of commands. So here we will apply this command, which is LSA underscore dump underscore send. Okay, so this will dump the hashes of your Windows machine. For example, we have this hash. Uh, it starts from here. Yeah. So we have this one user as an admin here, and then we have this hash NTLM. Okay, now you can notice we have this hash here. Now sometimes we cannot able to correct the hashes. Okay, we have this username and we have the hash password, like password hash of this particular user admin here. Okay, now notice 92937. This is the hash, let's say. So sometimes if the hashes are, if you like, if the passwords are not very simple, then we cannot able to crack the hash. But what we can do with the help of Mimikatz, we can like without cracking, we can change the hash value. So totally, we are changing the password itself. Okay, so by changing the value of the hashes, we are changing the password. And this you can do without cracking the hashes. Okay, so what we can do, we can use username and then here is the NTLM hash. So here you can apply this simple command, which is um, here password underscore change -u for your username, and then -n for your NTLM hash here. Okay, this is your current NTLM hash 92937. Then -p, this is your new password you are saving. So my new password is password only. Okay, now you can see this will change the hash of the admin here. Okay, so the new hash is new NTLM hash is 8846. And now you can notice we have changed the hash without cracking it. And when you apply this one dump again, you will notice it will change to the new hash, which is 8846 and so on. So this is a very very advantage of the Mimikatz. Like we can change the hash without cracking it. Okay, and then you can simply log in in the Windows machine with the help of that particular cache. Okay, and apart from these operations, we can perform multiple operations with the help of mimicates. Okay, like we can perform these operations with the help of mimicates. So mimicates is like, this is mainly used in the Windows server. Like we can use in the Windows server, we can also use in the Windows desktop. Okay, this is how we can how we can gain the higher access in the Windows machine. Then last we have how we can clear the logs. Basically, clearing the logs is not an option for, like, if you want to become untraceable, then you can clear the logs. But once you clear the logs, the other log will be created. Okay, one single log will be created that you have cleared all the logs. Like this user has cleared all the logs at this point of time. So that is why clearing the logs is not an actual option. But yeah, we can, if you don't have any other option, then you can clear the logs. Okay, but once you clear the logs again, there will be one log remaining, which will say that all these logs are cleared. Okay, so how we can clear the logs with the help of some Windows utilities, and don't try this one on a main machine because this will clear all your logs. First, how we can check the logs? So we can simply search for event viewer here. Okay, so from here you can check your logs. So we have all sort of logs. We have Windows logs, we have system logs. Okay, we have application logs, server logs, like all sort of logs. So you can see from here. Okay, so you can open the event viewer in your machine and you can check the logs. Now, how we can clear the logs? So we can view, we can enable, or we can clear the logs with the help of audit pool. Audit pool is again, it is like pre-installed in your Windows machine. It is like a Windows utility only for clearing the logs. So first we can check out this one, which is audit pool -get categories. So these are the logs categories. Okay. Then here with the help of this one, like set categories, system logs, account logs, success enable and failure enable, which is we are like just enabling the logs. And for the clearing the logs, we can apply here audit pool /clear/y. Y means we are clearing all the logs, whatever is in the system. So which is no auditing. So we can clear with the help of audit log. Then we have one more utility, which is clear event viewer logs. Now this one is a bad file, and you can think of a bad file is always a malicious file. So this file you will only get in the examination only. Okay, this is like just an option for clearing the logs. Bad is a file. It is like a programming language. Okay, like if you search for batch programming language, or just batch language. So what you can do, you can learn the batch language and you can create your own file. Batch is a like a Windows language, you can think of. Okay, and you can create your own logs, own file for clearing the logs. But you will not get this file in your Windows. But yeah, you will get this in the on the internet. But make sure don't install this one on a main machine, because bad file is not always a non-malicious file. It can be malicious, it cannot be, it depends. So you can simply run this as administrator. This will like automatically clear the logs. So that is the benefit of running the bad file. Okay, you can make the entire process automatic. Basically, in this bad file, what we are doing, we are running this command out. Okay, this particular command, which will clear the logs automatically. Okay, so we are just putting this command in this bad file. Okay, with the help of some syntax, and we are running this file. So this will clear the logs. Okay, that is the use of this file. Okay, so if you want to install, you can install in your virtual machine, in your Windows virtual machine. Okay, then we can use this one utility, WT. Now this is also pre-installed in your Windows. EL means list. We are listing all the logs which are in your in your machine. Then here we are clearing the system logs. CL means clear and your system logs. So you can clear the system logs or any other logs here. Okay. And then here we can also clear the Linux logs. So mainly the logs is in the history. Whenever you type history command, you will get the history of the commands whichever you have used, okay, previously. So you can simply set the history size of your machine to 0. Okay. So this means like this will like clear the history, and you can type history hyphen c clear. And there's one more way. Let's say you are typing any command, and if you want, you can also, let's say I'm typing here ifconfig. So when I type ifconfig, this will show me the information. And when you type history here, you will see the information is the ifconfig is recorded here. So if you want that no command will be recorded, so what you can do, you can just put a space before your command. Like you can put a space and ifconfig. Let's say any other command nmap hyphen hyphen hyphen. Okay, now if you type history again, history, you will notice the nmap command will not recorded here. Okay, you can notice here. Okay, we have typed ifconfig, we have typed history, and then we have typed clear. But we have also typed the nmap, but that is not recorded because before any command, put a space and then mention your command. Let's say we are mentioning any command, let's say net discover. Okay, and when you stop it and when you apply history again, you will notice net discover is not recorded here. So this is also one way of not recording your whatever the commands you're applying in the Linux. Okay, so this is the second way you can use. The third way you can use this command, which is this command for just removing the locks of the Linux. You can use now here what we are doing, we are just making the bash history, which saves your history, and we are just we are just clearing all the logs with the help of this dev null, this file. Okay, and we are like clearing all the logs of your bash history. Okay, means we are making this file as null. Okay, so whatever the contents inside this file, this will all be cleared. Okay, so we can use this mechanism also for clearing the logs. Then we have one more utility, which is CC cleaner. Now this is for clearing the logs, as well as this will also clear the browser history, browser bookmarks, browser everything of your Windows. Okay, and it is not available for free. You can try for some few days. Okay, then you have to pay for it. So you can try this free version. Okay, this is also this will act like antivirus also. Okay, like you can check you can scan your machine also. You can scan the storage also. Okay, and here we have option of logs, which is yeah custom clean, and here you will get the information like how many applications are there in your machine, like your browsers like Edge, Chromium, or etc. So you can clear the logs with the help of this application. Okay, you can also clear the registries. You can also clear the history. You can also clear the bookmarks or cookies of your logs. Okay, so you can try this one also. And uh, but again, clearing the logs is not an option. But you can try it in case if you don't have any option, then you can try clearing the logs. Okay, and if and even before hacking, you can take all the precautions, like always use a proxy or the VPN for hacking, and don't use your machine for hacking. You can use the like USB for hacking the machines. Okay, like we have the bootable pen drives which you can create. In the bootable pen drive, you can keep your any Linux. Okay, you can create a bootable pen drive. You can put any kind of OS there, like Linux or Windows, and then you can plug your pen drive in any kind of machine, and then you can start hacking and then remove your pen drive. Okay, so you can use this mechanism for hacking the target. Okay, is it clear this much? Any questions up to here? Any questions?
No, Bhavya.
Okay. So, as per my perspective, the syllabus is completed, the entire syllabus. Okay. So, what you can do, I will share the documents and the session, recorded session, and you can review the entire syllabus. Okay, all the modules, all the tools, techniques, everything you can review the documents as well. And if you have any doubt, or if you think that something is remaining, or something is, you have any confusion in any kind of application or tools or techniques, then you can ping me on WhatsApp. Okay, this you can do after 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, any time when you are comfortable with all the materials which is provided by me. Okay, and once you have cleared all your concepts, and if you have any doubt, then you can ping me on WhatsApp. Then I will arrange a doubt session for you all. So like where we can clear all your doubts. Okay. So any other questions? Any other questions, guys? Any doubts? Anything you want to ask?
Not at this moment. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Vavi, I have some questions. For example, whatever you showed us, as an attacker, like how to attack this and that, but how to protect the system?
Protection
Like
is like at what level you want to protect? At enterprise level or individual level?
no, enterprise level. I'm talking about.
See, for the enterprise level, that is a part of a blue teaming, like a defender side. You can go for the SIEM techniques, you can go for EDA, endpoint detection and response, you can go for the PAM. Now, it depends on what kind of device you're like protecting. Okay, like you can monitor the entire device, you can generate some tickets. Like we have lots of stuff for protecting also. You can implement firewalls, you can implement IDS, you can implement IPS also for protecting. So it depends on what kind of device you are protecting and what kind of technique you are using for protecting. Okay, like we have manual techniques, we have automatic techniques, we have monitoring tools. Like we have lots of things in the cybersecurity for protecting only. So that
Okay.
depends basically.
Do you have some PDF on those module? It will be helpful for us also. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I have. Okay, okay,
yeah,
I will share it.
yeah, please, Vavia. And also, I'm gonna share my screen if you don't mind. I'm gonna show you a couple
Yes,
a
please.
job. What do you think? Do are we able to qu- apply for the job or not? I just want to get some idea from you. Okay?
Yeah, please share this, please.
Yes. Like, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, this job, like a cybersecurity analyst. Okay, the roles and responsibility, whatever it is.
One second, one second. Let me read this one.
Okay.
Um, See, this is like a combination of multiple domains of cybersecurity. For example, you can see first one it is saying provides data analysis support. Means you want some
Uh-huh.
data. Now here you can see the company is asking you to generate some data from the sensors, from the network security devices, from applications, and then you have to submit the data to the data analysis team so that they can
Okay.
make a prediction something. So here you need some blue teaming skills, like you can like think of, you can collect some logs from the devices that you can do with the help of event viewer. And also we have some log manager application that you can do. But
Okay.
now what kind of data they need, that depends. For example, now they want the data. Now the data always, like, they want the malicious data. Then only they can create some prediction, like the upcoming attacks or whatever. So you need to generate some malicious data from the network security devices. So you have to monitor there. You have to monitor the devices. You have to check the activities, the anomalies of the network. Then only you can generate data, and then you can submit to data analysis team there. And then also you have to document the issues about evidences and so on. So it is like it is like, it involves many things. For example, it involves
Okay.
the risk management also, the IDR also, and so many things.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
like it involves provides support for the like identification and detection. So it is entirely of a blue teaming path. Okay.
Okay.
And now here you
Got it.
can see the certifications also. It requires CISP, which is a very high level certificate, and at least 5 years of experience and so on. So
Okay.
I don't think that it is like it is a basic or beginner's job. You can search for the internships, or you can search for the ethical hacker job, right? Because we have done just the CEH, just the training of the CEH, right?
Okay.
Now cybersecurity is something which is very very broad. We have like lots of concepts in the cybersecurity. Okay,
Uh-huh.
lots of paths in cybersecurity. So that is why it depends on the, like, in which path you want to move, and then you can further like get trained in that particular path, and then you can apply for the job. Okay.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can search for the internships. You can also go for the references. You can mainly you can search for the internships. Okay, and secondly, you can start in the startups. You can also like apply the jobs in the startup. So let me share a URL where you can apply. We have a company which is well found, and here you can apply for the jobs. Let me share the URL.
For into the US market?
Sorry. Yeah.
Into the
Like yeah,
okay.
you can just filter on your location, as per your location, and then you can create your profile there. And here you can search for the now they are all like in this website we have all the startups only, so you can go for it also. Okay,
Okay.
but again you
Can
can
you,
start the projects.
we cannot see the website name that you are sharing.
But I have shared to everyone. You can check it on the chat.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well found. Okay.
You can click on this SOC analyst. Yes. It needs 1+ year experience. Now you can see here, you need the knowledge of IDS, IPS, SIEM, EDR. Okay, so that is the whole part of blue teaming. What you can search for, penetration tester, you can search. Okay, you can search for penetration tester, or simply ethical hacker, and simply intern cybersecurity, or cybersecurity internship, and so on. You can apply for
Okay.
the penetration tester, because this is a main role. You can find, now you can able to find the vulnerabilities. You can able to find the like you can able to find some anomalies. You can find some bugs in the website, or in the application, or in the server, right? You can do this. But
Okay.
protecting is something which is beyond your the syllabus. Okay, so for the
Got it.
protecting, you can take some other path. It depends where your interest is. First, you start to practice, and you start to explore, like where your interest is moving, like in the penetration, in the hacking, or in the attacking, or in the protecting. Then, as per your interest, as per your interest, you can move to that path. Okay, and then there you can just start practicing, and then while practicing, you will get to know many other parts of cybersecurity. Okay, and then you can apply the jobs there also. Okay, like you can
Okay.
apply as a threat intelligence analyst. You can apply as a uh, forensic aider. You can also apply as a like incident responder, any risk manager, etc. Like we have many paths of cybersecurity. Okay. So it depends on what kind of path you are choosing and for which path you are getting trained.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Vavia. And let us go through this, from the beginning again and do some, we'll do some practice, and then obviously like we will have come up with a bunch of questions. So then we'll text you and we can, if you conduct a one more session for us, that will be helpful. So we can ask you the question, whatever we have the confusion on it. Okay.
So can you wrap up any other questions?
No, that's
Okay.
all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank you.
much, guys.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you.